when the Meta Quest 2 first came out, back when they were still calling it the Oculus Quest, I didn't get it for fitness. I got it as a video game, right? I was a gamer. So I was in my early 40s. I was a retired freestyle wrestler. I did some jujitsu. I lifted weights in the morning. I was doing my best to stay in shape. I had just come off a knee surgery, and though I didn't realize it at the time, I was really slowly, steadily starting to get a little bit chunky. I wasn't out of shape in my mind, but I knew I wasn't the same guy I used to be. If I turned in the right angle and I flexed hard enough, I swore I saw abs, right? I could flex just right, the lighting was good, and then I saw abs. One day, I put on this Meta Quest 2, and I'm just playing around. And I played pistol whip, Beat Saber, and I played for a good amount of time. And around halfway through, I found myself thinking, hold up, this is a real workout. My heart was pounding, I was drenched in sweat, and I realized I could burn some serious calories with this thing on. I started to add some weighted gloves, a weighted vest, and I was getting workouts in. COVID hit, everything shut down, and suddenly the VR set was my only gym. This headset was my only gym. And I was moving around getting exercise when a lot of people had just fallen off. I was around 280 and I dropped down to 260 just doing the VR with a weighted vest, pistol whip, Beat Saber. And I thought I was doing something, right? Because I was losing this weight. And honestly, I kind of was. But the thing is, I was only able to keep the weight off for a year. My knee got better. I stopped using the headset as much, and I started to pick up some old habits that I used to have. Like nothing crazy, just eating a lot and lifting weights. I got up to 303 pounds on the scale. And the crazy part is that from certain angles, because I was lifting and everything, it looked like I still had abs, but it was muscle lying under layers of denial. I was really starting to get a little bit unhealthy. So I went back to VR, picked up these boxing games, the rhythm games, fitness games, anything I can get my hands on that was burning calories. And I was able to get back from 303 down to 280. But then I hit a wall. I couldn't lose any more weight. Then I started to research the excess post-oxygen consumption effect, the afterburn effect. Basically, when you lift heavy and push your body hard, you keep burning calories hours after your workout is finished because your body is restoring oxygen and repairing muscle tissue. So I started mixing heavy compound lifts, squats, deadlift, bench press, and I mixed that in with my VR sessions. I lift in the mornings, then I'd hit Thrill of the Fight or FitXR or Les Mills, and the combo changed everything. I started tracking my calories with my fitness tracker, my Pixel 3 watch, and I was keeping myself at a calorie deficit, but I wasn't starving myself. And the weight started to drop again, slowly and steadily, and in a way that felt more sustainable. So I ended up going basically from 303 pounds all the way down to 253 pounds. Each phase of my training worked for different reasons. The VR phase worked because it made fitness fun again. I didn't dread it. It was like a game. The calorie tracking worked because it showed me the truth about what I was eating. And the heavy lifting worked because of the science, the excess post-oxygen consumption. And that kept me burning calories after I finished the workout and I was sitting at my desk. It was the perfect mix of engagement, discipline, and data. Now I'm lighter, stronger, and more consistent than I've been in years. Not just because of the VR or the weights, but because I learned how to mix both of them in this combo that works for me. The headset might have started out as just this gaming console, this way to play the action hero or whatever in VR. But for me, it became a tool that helped me rewrite the way that fitness looked in my 40s.